Now what you're about to watch is every single glitch way that I have found to farm runes in Elden Ring. If you're looking for a quote-unquote legit way of rune farming, check out this video right here because it came out a while ago and you guys absolutely loved it. But this is going to be every single jump off the ledge type of farm that I could find in Elden Ring. So if you have any that I didn't do, leave them down in the comments below, so let's go ahead and check these out. Now the first farm is going to be the Deeproot Depths Finger Reader Crone farm. You're going to start here at the site of Grace and you're going to run and double jump directly towards this massive tree. After you've double jumped, you're going to swing like crazy and eventually you will get a ton of runes. And the first time you do this, you're going to get a ton of Newman runes that you can get from killing the ants in the cave nearby. I don't know why it gives you all these at least the first time, but the second time you'll just get normal runes. After you die, you're going to be getting a Somber Smithing Stone 6, the Golden Land Ash of War, a Newman's Rune, and 1 Rune Arc. From this particular rune farm, you're going to be gaining about 40,000 runes every single time you do this. Next up, we're heading to the Dynasty Mausoleum entrance site of Grace, and we are going to do some parkour up the side of a tree. You're going to start here at this location that I'm showing you and just follow the route that's on the screen. You're going to end up going straight and to the left all the way until you get to one of the larger trees. You're going to need to slowly make your way up that tree and jump to the left right as Torrent is about to fall off. As soon as you make that jump, you need to double jump onto the rock ledge and then do a little parkour up the side. Once you get up the side, you're going to go up and around the rock face until you get to this point right here. Chances are there's going to be somebody who's marked this with a white summoning sign, so you'll know exactly where to be. All you need to do is double jump off and start swinging like crazy, and eventually you'll get your runes. This farm right here, if you have nothing equipped to give you more runes, is going to give you about 100,000 runes. But with the Gold Pickled Fowlfoot and the Golden Scarab equipped, you should be getting roughly around 150,000 runes per jump. This next rune farm in Mohgwyn Sacred Palace is going to net us about 161,000 runes. You're going to follow the route that I'm showing you here on the screen, and you're going to need to parkour up some rocks. Stay very close to the edge, follow my exact route, and you're going to need to jump over to the right side once you get towards the top. You're going to be looking for a hole in the rocks, and you need to jump directly into that hole and start swinging like crazy. This also is going to take you about a minute, and it may take a few attempts to do, but I've just done every single one of these farms within the last week, so none of these have been patched. After you've swung and got all of your 161,000 runes, you can then return directly to that site of Grace and repeat. But stay here right at the site of Grace because you're going to go ahead and run up these stairs. The next farm is going to net us about 163,000 runes, but it does take a significantly larger amount of parkour than the other ones have. You're going to run the route that I'm showing you here, dodging all these enemies, and then you're going to make your way over to this tree. Once you get to the tree, you need to make your way up, jumping until it forks on one of the branches, look to the right and mount Torrent, and then you can jump over to this ledge. After you get on the ledge, you're going to follow the route around the rock face that I'm showing you. It can be a little finicky, so just be prepared for that, but eventually you'll get to the top where you'll need to jump out and then jump back in towards the rock face. You'll land, make your way over to this area, and then double jump right off the side at this location. You're going to start swinging like crazy as you have with all the other ones, and after about a minute and a half, you'll have multiple sets of runes that come in, which is going to equal about 163,000. Now, I made a YouTube short about this not too long ago, and some of you guys were saying that there's a different way to get to this particular farm. So if you know that way, leave it down in the comments below because this was the only way that I could have figured out how to do this, and I absolutely have zero idea how you guys are figuring out all of these jump farms, but I guess I'm thankful. We're now going to take a break from Mohgwyn Sacred Palace and we're going to move to Ordina Liturgical Town. This is by far the easiest rune farm that I'm going to be listing here, but you're going to start at this site of Grace and make your way up through the town towards the portal that leads to the Halig Tree. Once you get to that portal, you need to run and double jump off the left side, and then you can start swinging like a madman. I believe with the Gold Pickled Fowlfoot and the Golden Scarab equipped, you're going to get about 170,000 runes for here, give or take. But this farm is also going to take about a minute of swinging, so just be prepared for that. When you're done getting your runes, all you need to do is select the Ordina Liturgical Town site of Grace again, travel back, and repeat this process. Next up, we're going to head back to Mohgwyn Sacred Palace to do some more parkour up some rocks. Per usual, we are going to start at the exact same site of Grace, the Dynasty Mausoleum entrance, and you're going to follow the route that I'm showing you here. This route isn't as bad as some of the other parkour on the rocks, but you're going to make your way to this location and then jump up the wall until you get to the very top. This farm definitely is not patched because I just did this farm today and it worked wonderfully. After you get up the route that I'm showing you, you're going to head all the way to the back where you can jump off of a rock face. After you jump off that rock face, you need to double jump and then start swinging like an absolute madman. Now, after gathering the runes from this location, you're going to be accruing about 152,000 runes, give or take. This route also has the same stipulations as the other routes, which is after you're done getting your runes, you just need to select the Site of Grace again, and then rinse and repeat. This last farm I'm going to show you is technically not a glitch, but I left it out of my original video, and a lot of people mentioned it. You're going to head to the Palace Approach Ledge Road Site of Grace, and you're going to grab a bow and arrow. You're going to go to the edge, look out, and target the crow that's wandering around over there. With the gold pickled Foulfoot and the golden scarab equipped, I believe he's going to give you somewhere around 18,000 runes every time you do this. You can rinse and repeat this process as much as you want, and he will always fall off. And guys, that is going to be it for this particular glitch rune farm video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I found some of this stuff pretty interesting, but what I don't want to hear in the comments is why don't you go farm Albinarix? This was not a best rune farms in the entire game video. This was look at all the glitch rune farms you can do if you would like to. I know some people really like doing these, so I figured if you are viewing my channel and wanted this type of content, then this video is for you. But I appreciate you guys watching till the end. Thank you so much. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure to hit that sub button on the way out. And until next time, stay safe, enjoy the game, and I'll see you in the next one.